No filter. Still have trouble talking about no filter, to be honest. No filter is about being in a relationship that you eventually realize is an abusive one, an unhealthy one. And it's about thinking it's your duty to stay loyal and make things work, which is pretty confusing, right? The concept of no filter is referring to how you sometimes have to justify an abusive person's actions by saying that they're a good person most of the time. Someone can be 99% lovely, compassionate person, but even 1% hurtful conduct can be really damaging over time. So I guess what I'm trying to say is each person responds to that in a different way, but it's totally okay to leave that environment if it's not adding to your life in a net capacity. The verses capture small snapshots of traumatic experiences. The first verse describes more of the invisible aspects of the abusive behavior, and it's basically about being gaslit into believing some demeaning stuff, and how you over time you kind of it affects your self-perception. The pre-chorus, which consists of that whoa, 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 that's just representative of how confusing and disorienting all of it is. Second verse describes more of the visible, violent manifestations of abusive relationship, and how a normal day can quickly become, a nightmare. The chorus of the song, which is going on right now, sort of your inner voice saying, be a good person, stay loyal, try to make this work, and see the other person for their good. But that's really confusing too, because if they're good but they still hurt you, does that really work out in the end? I don't know. The music, I wanted all the synths to be pretty abrasive, and shout out to Davey Drones for producing the record and doing most of the synth work to achieve smoothness to roughness and all of the dynamics within the song. The bridge that just passed is a little different. It's more like an introspective part where you're thinking to yourself, which is why I added a dreamy chorus guitar that's reminiscent of the Cocteau Twins. In conclusion, I really like how after the bridge, the final chorus, which is happening right now, when it comes back, it has a different meaning after that chorus. It's more empowering. It's more I love you, but this ain't working. I intentionally enunciated the words in the last chorus a little more sloppily, so it could be interpreted as I see you through the lies instead of I see you through the lights. No filter.